A savanna is defined as a rolling grassland scattered with shrubs and isolated trees, which are also found between tropical rainforests and deserts. The savanna climate varies according to the season. Savannas receive an average annual rainfall of 76.2 to 101.6 centimeters, or 30 to 40 inches. Savannas have both a dry and a rainy season. The climate is usually warm and temperatures range from 68 degrees to 86 degrees Fahrenheit, or 20 to 30 degrees Celsius. Savannas exist in areas where there is a 6 to 8 month wet summer season and a 4 to 6 month dry winter season. Savannas are located on every continent except Antarctica. The largest savannas are located in Africa near the equator. One of the most famous African savannas is Serengeti National Park in Tanzania, which is known for its large wildebeest and zebra populations. Soils in savannas include alpha soils and ulta soils. These soils are very old and low in fertility, but since there is a dry season, more of the nutrients can stay in place. Alpha soils are moderately leached soils that have relatively high native fertility. Ulta soils are soils that are strongly leached, acid forest soils with relatively low native fertility. Examples of organisms in savannas include wildebeest, warthogs, elephants, zebras, rhinos, gazelles, hyenas, cheetahs, lions, leopards, and many more. There are several examples of plants in savannas. The baobab tree is a succulent, which means that during the rainy season, it absorbs and stores water in its vast trunk, enabling it to produce a nutrient-dense fruit in the dry season when all around is dry and arid. Elephant grass is a native of Africa introduced to Australia as forage for livestock. It is also used as an ornamental and structural landscaping plant. Acacia trees are conspicuous in the desert with their often slanted, flat tops. The leaves are very small, an adaptation which helps the plant conserve water. The whistling thorn grows up to 6 meters tall. It produces a pair of straight spines at each node, some of which have large bulbous bases. Native to Africa, caracals are medium-sized wild cats that are at home in savannas as well as forests, scrub and acacia woodlands, marshy lowlands, and semi-deserts. A type of antelope, Grant's gazelles, are common herbivores in the savanna biome. Pygmy falcons are the smallest raptors in Africa and max out under just 8 inches in height. They are extremely agile and perch in high trees to better spot and target their prey. Also known as the African bush elephant, the African savanna elephant is the largest subspecies of elephant and, in fact, the largest land mammal in the world. The food web of a savanna biome includes producers, primary consumers, secondary consumers, tertiary consumers, scavengers, and decomposers. Producers include trees, shrubs, and grasses. Primary consumers are mostly made up of small mammals. Secondary consumers include antelope, zebras, and wildebeest. Tertiary consumers examples are cheetahs, hyenas, and lions. Scavengers include termites, vultures, and hyenas. And decomposers or detritivores include mushrooms, insects, and microorganisms. The food chain of the savanna biome goes as follows. Carnivores, like lions, hyenas, and leopards, feed on herbivores, like impalas, warthogs, and cattle, that consume producers, like grasses and plant matter. Scavengers, like hyenas or vultures, and decomposers or detritivores, like bacteria, fungi, and termites, break down organic matter, making it available to producers and completing the food cycle. Savannas cover almost half the surface of Africa and large areas of Australia, South America, and India. The Eastern Africa acacia savanna covers about 572,000 kilometers across Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, Sudan, and Ethiopia. Most of the area under this acacia savanna is under government or licensed private sector protection. National parks, national reserves or game reserves, conservation areas, game-controlled areas, and World Heritage Sites. An example of this is the Masai Mara National Reserve. The Masai Mara National Reserve, one of Africa's greatest wildlife reserves, is situated in the southwest of Kenya. Another national reserve located in Africa is the Kruger National Park, located in South Africa. 20% of the Earth's land is made up of savannas. They are without a doubt one of the most beautiful and unique biomes on the planet. However, overgrazing and farming has destroyed much of the savanna. When overgrazing occurs, the grasses do not grow back and the savanna can turn into desert. Future generations might not know of this amazing region unless we help to protect it.